Beware of individuals who exhibit the following behaviors. Samson, the last judge recorded in this book, serves as an example. He is portrayed as morally flawed, as the overall theme of Judges is to demonstrate the Israelites' failure to remove the Canaanites and their inability to worship only God. Samson, a blessed man according to Judges chapter 13, was a renowned Israelite warrior, judge, and member of the tribe of Dan. As a Nazirite, his exceptional physical strength stemmed from his uncut hair. Samson's downfall began when he fell in love with Delilah, a Philistine woman from the valley of Sorek. Instead of following the proper customs of the time, Samson demanded that his parents arrange his marriage to her. Delilah, enticed by the Philistine ruler's offer of money, sought to uncover the secret of Samson's strength. She repeatedly tried to trick him into revealing the source of his power, but each time Samson deceived her and broke free. Eventually, under the pressure of Delilah's persistent questioning, Samson disclosed the truth. His strength was derived from his God-given Nazirite vow, and cutting his hair would cause him to lose his power. While Samson slept, Delilah betrayed him by cutting his hair and allowing the Philistines to capture him. They gouged out his eyes and imprisoned him in Gaza. Throughout this account, we see Delilah's true colors: deceptive, conniving, and untrustworthy. Similar characteristics can be found in other notorious biblical figures such as Jezebel and Potiphar's wife. Unfortunately, these types of individuals still exist today. People who lie, falsely accuse others, and prioritize self-interest over integrity can wreak havoc in our lives. It is essential to heed the biblical admonition in 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14, which warns against being unequally yoked with unbelievers. Just because someone appears friendly and persuasive does not mean their intentions align with what is right and honorable. We should not be naive. Women like Jezebel, Potiphar's wife, and Delilah are still present in today's world, just as there are men whom women should avoid at all costs. Samson's infatuation with Delilah stemmed from lust, not love. His hasty decision to pursue a forbidden relationship was driven by his unchecked desires. Lust blinds us, impairs our judgment, and can lead to destructive choices. Samson justified his actions by claiming Delilah was right in his eyes, but in the end, his pursuit of self-gratification cost him dearly. Lust is not a problem exclusive to men. Women struggle with it as well. Countless women have had their potential diminished due to clouded judgment caused by lust. It is crucial to filter the people we allow into our lives. Failing to do so puts us at risk of being manipulated and harmed. Playing with fire will only result in getting burned. It is worth noting that Satan sent Delilah to Samson, and his failure to recognize her true intentions ultimately led to his demise. We must be discerning about the people we allow to stay in our lives. Are we a blessing or a curse to others? Are we encouraging them to live godly lives or leading them into sin? Let us be honest with ourselves and strive to be servants of Christ, avoiding the devil's work of tempting, accusing, and spreading slander. Consider the people currently in your life. Are they meant to be there? Are they trustworthy? Be cautious about sharing your successes and blessings with everyone. Jezebels exist, and not everyone wants the best for you. Exercise wisdom and discernment, keeping silent when necessary. Wisdom reveals itself when we filter the individuals we allow into our inner circle. It's crucial to question whether certain people truly deserve to know about our plans and aspirations. Remember, wisdom is not only found in speaking but also in silence. Sometimes, it's wiser to observe quietly rather than exposing ourselves to potential harm. We mustn't blame God for the negative outcomes that arise from our own lack of discernment. Often, the warning signs were present, and it was our responsibility to recognize them. There will always be people who seek to undermine our blessings, ensuring we squander them and later regret our choices. These individuals operate covertly, pretending to support us while secretly working against our best interests. It is essential to protect ourselves from such toxic influences and guard our blessings. Don't willingly walk into harmful situations and then blame external circumstances when things go awry. Take responsibility for the people you allow into your life and the choices you make. Learn to filter out the negative influences, be it the deceitful Jezebels, the conniving Delilahs, or the manipulative Potiphar's wives. True wisdom reveals itself when we surround ourselves with individuals who encourage us to live godly lives, who uplift us in righteousness, and who genuinely wish us well. We must be mindful of the impact we have on others as well. Are we blessings in their lives or stumbling blocks on their path to righteousness? Therefore, let us strive to be servants of Christ, promoting purity, truth, and love. Let us resist the temptation to engage in gossip, slander, and destructive behavior. Instead, let our words and actions reflect the light of God within us. In conclusion, be discerning and wise in your relationships. Filter the people you allow into your life, seeking those who genuinely support and uplift you. Be cautious in sharing your plans and blessings, for not everyone deserves to be part of your journey. Avoid the destructive influences of Jezebel, Delilah, and Potiphar's wife, and be a beacon of God's love and righteousness in the lives of others. In your pursuit of wisdom, remember that discernment goes beyond superficial appearances. The world is filled with individuals who wear masks of charm and deceive with their sweet words. It is essential to look beyond the surface and assess the true intentions of those around you. As you navigate through life, be cautious of those who tempt you into sinful paths, who manipulate your emotions, or who seek to exploit your vulnerabilities. These Delilahs of today may come disguised as friends, colleagues, or even romantic partners. They will entice you with promises and allure, but their ultimate goal is to lead you astray. Similarly, be aware of the Jezebels who thrive on control, manipulation, and power. They will stop at nothing to achieve their selfish desires, using deceit, slander, and manipulation as their weapons. Recognize their toxic presence and distance yourself from their influence. Moreover, we must acknowledge that both men and women can embody these negative characteristics. Lust and deceit are not gender-exclusive struggles. Therefore, it is vital to cultivate self-awareness and guard against falling into the traps of lust and temptation ourselves. We must strive to be individuals of integrity and honor, resisting the allure of momentary pleasures that can lead to lasting regrets. In your quest for true companionship and genuine connections, seek individuals who share your values, who inspire you to grow spiritually, and who support your pursuit of righteousness. Surround yourself with those who will challenge you to become a better person and who will walk beside you on the path of righteousness. Ultimately, it is through the grace of God and the guidance of the Holy Spirit that we can discern the true intentions of others. Pray for wisdom and discernment in your relationships, and trust that God will guide you away from harmful influences and towards those who will bring joy, growth, and blessings into your life. Remember, your worth and value as an individual are not determined by the opinions or actions of others. You are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, and it is in His presence and under His guidance that you will find true fulfillment and purpose. So, be cautious, be discerning, and be vigilant. Surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire you, and be a source of light and goodness in the lives of others. Trust in God's wisdom and lean not on your own understanding, for He will lead you on the path of righteousness and protect you from the snares of deceit.